Well, is it bad for me to just be submitting VODs every day, basically?
What would that be bad?
Or should I sit on like a VOD and think about it a bit more?
No, I mean, it's your call, bro. I mean, in my opinion, I'm not, again, Perry's the owner of the Jungle King, not me, but in my opinion, the biggest appeal of signing up is the fact that you have group coachings every day, because the way I see it, there's 30 days in a month. So if you come to every single group coaching, you have 30 a month, and I think it's right now it's $30 a month, right? I mean, technically you're paying
Yeah.
$1 per VOD review. You're getting like the value is
Because
right.
that's what I was
You
doing.
literally
Yeah.
like for me, my personal individual coaching rate is I charge $40 per coaching session. But if you just obviously these aren't as detailed as a full coaching session. My coaching sessions are around 2 hours, but the point still stands where you're still getting around $1 per VOD review if you come every day. Um,
Mm.
I would say like it is important not to just toss any random fucking VOD. Like obviously it's important to have a VOD where you think it's like a game you lost where you could have won, or a game where you think you won but you could have won harder, or blah blah blah.
Mm.
So maybe you could be more thoughtful about the VODs you're submitting potentially.
Yeah,
But again,
for sure.
I think the entire in my eyes the entire appeal of the thing is the fact that you can come to daily group sessions. So if I was the consumer, I would be abusing that. So I wouldn't if I was you, I would not like care.
Okay, yep, sounds good. I
Like
definitely
if you
would
ask
then.
me, I would I would like to see multiple types of people, and if the same people fill up the group coaches every day, then I'm just coaching the same people. I'm not coaching everyone. So if you ask me what I prefer, I'd prefer to have sign up every 2 days or 3 days, so I can help different types of people. But if I was you paying money for a service, I'd fucking sign up to as many group coachings as I possibly could, right?
I
Yep.
did 45 days in a row, so
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I had 3 coachings in one day, so
Yeah.
yeah, I've
yeah.
been there. I've
because
been
I
there.
feel bad sometimes because I'm like, fuck, I'm freeing up,
Yeah.
basically taking a spot from someone else
So,
in a way.
for example, what tax does is because tax comes every day. I've seen tax a lot of times where let's say there's this for example, this one on Wednesday is 2 out of 5 filled up. Like I'll bet like tax hasn't signed up because what tax will do is tax doesn't sign up, and then like an hour before if he sees that there's still an empty slot, then he'll sign up because he's like, oh, no one signed up anyway, so I'll take it. So a lot of times so some people like tax if you're regular and you feel like you want to give other people the slot, you don't want to just fill them up, then you can wait to see if people sign up, and then let's say 30 minutes before the coaching session, there's still 2 empty slots. I'll be like, okay, well, if no one wants a slot, then I guess I'll take it. You know what I mean? That's like a way. If you want to be a nice guy, that's what you could do. Also, you could just say fuck everyone and sign up. Who cares, right? But but you see, that makes sense. That's what tax does. I mean, tax never told me about it. I just assume because I pay attention to these things. So if you want to leave slots for people, you could just wait to see if it's gonna be filled or not. And if it's not filled, then you just do it.
Yep, okay.
All right. But
I'll
anyways,
probably do that if I don't find any like good quality VODs, I think, from now
yeah.
on, maybe.
So,
Whatever your last game is don't be picky about your VODs. Like whatever your last game is, I think that's who you are as a player. But that's just my opinion.
Okay.
anyways, we do the normal Belveth Raptor invade.
So I was wondering, could I actually just like take this camp and then go for the kill here? Or is it fine just to back off?
Okay, well, I ask you here, why on earth? You're asking the wrong question. Can I kill her? Can I not kill her? That's relevant to me. More importantly, the real question is why on earth would you ever back off? Can she fight you?
Technically not, no.
I mean, not technically. She just can't. She's level 1. You're level 2. You have red buff. You don't. She doesn't have red buff. Is anyone coming to fuck with you? Is the mid lane coming? Is there support coming?
No.
So why would you ever let this guy do his Kruk camp? How is this guy allowed to do the Kruk camp?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it, because it feels like I should be able to, but I also just hesitate
Mhm.
a lot about doing that.
League is really simple. I like to say stories. I know I just said I'll be faster and now I'm saying stories, but I like to say stories from my pro career. So I remember on my third split on Immortals, I had like 2 weeks where I was playing really bad in scrims, and I was like, bro, what's going on? Because I was like the ban. I thought I was like the best jungle at the time in academy. I was like, why the fuck am I playing bad? And I went to my coach. I was like, yo, what's going on? And he looked at my VOD. And he thought about it. He watched it for like an hour. He didn't say anything. And after an hour, he looked at me, and this is back when being pro was in person, so we're obviously in the office. And he looked at me in the face. He's like, Chad, I think I know what your problem is. I'm like, what? He's like, you need to play like a silver player. I was like, what the fuck did this guy like? What the fuck did this guy just say to me? Right? I'm making 6 figures playing a fucking video game professionally. Why the fuck did this guy just say I need to play like a silver player? He's like, you need to play like a silver player. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you are overthinking everything. And I'm like, like, elaborate. He's like, Liga is actually really simple. Even at the highest level, it's simple. Can I kill this guy, or do I win the fight? Either the question's the same. You could word it however you want. Answer's yes, then fight them. Do I lose? Yes, then don't fight them. Like, I think that's how a Silver player would think. Silver player doesn't think, is mid coming, is bot coming, do I have smite, do I not have smite? Silver player just thinks, ooh, do I win right now? Yes, I fight. Do I lose? Yes? Okay, I don't fight, I leave. Like caveman, Can I make fire? Yes.
Yeah.
Um, and that's it. And I was like, and then because I was like going into like invades and like very obviously winning 1v1. Like I'm playing Trundle until like some shit champ like a Mumu, and I'm like, I want to invade him, but if I invade him, I'll be late to top in 40 seconds, and if I invade him, the mid can come in 10 seconds, and then if I don't invade him, I could do scuttle, but if I do scuttle, their support can fuck. I'm thinking of like fucking some Matrix shit, And then my coach looked at me like, bro, just invade the red buff. You're playing Trundle into Mumu. What will a Mumu do? Do you win a Mumu? I'm like, yes. So why would you not fight someone you win versus? And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It's like really simplified, but yeah, why would I not do that, right? And then here you asked me,
Yeah.
What was the thing you asked? You said, can I kill this guy? I'm not thinking, can I kill him? Can I not kill him? Can I kill him before he gets, like, here's an example of how you can overthink. Do I kill him before he makes a tower? If I fight him, will their support come? If I start Krugs, will he walk over and smite it? Like, don't think about any of this.
Because
Just think,
yeah.
do I win the 1v1? Yes or no? The answer is yes, then just go for the 1v1, right?
Because my thought process here was like looking at the lanes and then looking at my camps, and I'm like, well, fuck, I should just go do my camps. Maybe this isn't worth chasing or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's sometimes like it's the overthinking that's actually the issue. Sometimes you just need to do it.
Yeah,
trust myself.
because you have no smite, so you can't actually do the Krug, because he'll just walk back and smite it. So what you'll do is first of all, you'll push him out, auto QM, auto EM. You'll push him to tower. You could even place a ward under the tower, and if you see him like base or back all the way off, then you could actually just pull the Krug. And if you see him like kind of shifting around, then you'll just walk this way to Gromp, and then you could just place a ward here, and then you'll know if he starting Krugs, is he just basing and going to his top side. You can play it by ear. You'll see what he does, and then you'll adjust, right? I just see no reason why if this guy like he should get his first camp in 35 seconds from now. His first camp should be like basing here and then walking all the way to wolves, or something like some bullshit. But here you still have a big lead. Don't get me wrong, but it should not be this easy for him to get his first camp. You're just up 2 levels. You win 1v1. And here you don't even base then, right? And here, what are you gonna buy here? You can't even buy a dagger. You can't even buy boots. You can't buy bullshit, right? So
yeah,
I think in this case you just go Grump, and you'll full clear Grump, Blue, Wolves, Raptors, right? Because look, he did his Krug camp, and then also he should be terrified to walk this way. He should have to like be base, because here if he's ever face checking you, he'll just die, right? But this guy just comfortably does Krugs to Wolves. And yeah, you still have a lead, but it just shouldn't. He shouldn't be able to just get this.
So I guess my next question here is then, because my thought process was that if I recall, I can go from top to bot instead of going bot to top.
Yeah.
Regardless of like me just going back to base for 200 gold.
I think you're right. Top to bot is way better because top is pointless to gank, and you want to defend your top. You want to make sure he doesn't take your camps, and you want to play into his respawning camps. That makes sense. I just think that if you're fast enough, you could kind of do both. Like that's why the dreamland is you do his Krugs, because then if you do his Krugs and you hit level 3, then you can base. Then you because basing right now feels shit. You're basing level 2 and you're basing with no item. But if you do Krugs, then you get the base on longsword, which is actually a real item, and you get level 3. And then you can do this way more like relaxingly, right? But I think level 2, and you don't get level 3, then you have to go to Gromp, and you could do some weird like shenanigans of like Gromp, Blue, Wolves, Raptors, base, get like double longsword plus a dagger, and then you can like run to his respawning Raptors and to his respawning Krugs,
Yep. Okay.
So. Okay, clear.
I think the other thing was just because I haven't versed Eve much, I realized like placing down wards against Eve doesn't really do much.
Once she's 6, yeah, pre-6 you can still place wards.
Yeah, but it was like one point I think I tried to invade her past level 6, and I just did not notice her that she was like behind me sneaking up.
Yeah, it is just hard. Unless the only way to invade Evelynn is on 6 if you're tracking really well and you literally know when she's going to be hitting a camp, so then you can just show up while she's on the camp. She's not invis on the camp. And also it's worded that when you're placing wards in our jungle, you can't like versus normal junglers. You can place a ward here, or you can place a ward here or here, right? But versus Evelynn, you can only place wards on
Yep.
camp, so here, here on the wolf, because obviously you could see her when she's hitting the camp. So versus Evelynn, you have to just place wards on the camp itself. You can't place wards in these walkways that people are used to placing. That's the fix. It's really simple.
Okay, yeah. I'll keep that for next time then.
Right? Because like normally you'd place a ward here, but versus Evelynn, you'd place it on Raptor or here instead. You know. Just on again, just in bushes that have camps in them.
Easy.
Here, do Krugs, Raptors into Dragon. I think here, just you should be starting Dragon ASAP when you see our top. Okay, nice. Take your Raptors away, nice. This is good. Base, clear down again. Here, if you wanted to, you could clear up just because the next objective is grub spawning. So here you could do Raptors. You could just insta base. That's not. I don't think you're gonna be killing a LeBlanc, so I think you just insta base. You're wasting time. And then here, grub spawns in a minute, so I think you just clear up. You do grub, wolves, raptors, red, and then plant the grubs, right? You just want to play towards the objective, so in this case, you'd be playing. And you're also Belveth, so I think you definitely want these grubs, right? And you know you're way stronger than Evelynn because you've taken her camps, and she's never taken any of yours. So what does that mean? That means you have guaranteed XP and gold lead on her, correct?
Yep.
So I think in this case,
I just didn't think about reversing the camp order like that.
yeah, you could always
Because
reverse
normally
it.
I'll just clear normally, then like recall and then walk there.
Yeah, it's you could always reverse. People, so coaches don't talk about it enough, but reversing is always like you can always reverse for an objective. So in this case, I'd reverse it and clear it back up, and then 4 minutes from now, if you have the option, I would reverse it and then clear it back downwards towards the next dragon spawning in 4 minutes from now. You know, like you should
Yep.
always be not scared of reversing your camps, especially because I think top's not even that bad this game, because Shen has good CC with a Z. So if you ever show up top and Shen hits a taunt on Smolder, and he just dies because it's literally Shen taunt into Smolder W, right? Or even if you go and he, let's say Smolder dodges the Shen taunt with his E, well now he has no E for Belveth W, so now he has no way to dodge your W unless he like flashes it, right? So there's no reason why top game you should be actually avoiding top ganks this game. Top ganks actually sounds super easy.
Yeah, because I was thinking just because Shen's more of a tank, that's why I didn't really want to path towards him too much.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm just
I
saying
guess it
it's an
makes
option.
sense, right?
And a lot of times it's not your the issue is you're not playing for the Shen, you're playing for yourself, you know? Like a lot of times people they view it as like, oh, I don't want to get gold on Shen's worthless, which I agree with, right? But it's the fact that if you get the kill, gold on Belva is definitely not worthless, right? And again, and then
Yep.
we talk about how high chance is the kill. Well, again, if you go top and he lets Shenny, the kill is basically guaranteed, right? So I think this one's really simple. Your mid's dead, so there's no way you're contesting or fighting grubs with a dead mid laner. So let's say you wanted to fight grubs. I think now it's time to adjust and be like, okay, this sucks. My mid died. Obviously, I'm not happy about it, but it sucks. Time to now just give grubs and just do red, wolves, grump. Maybe play for his respawning raptors, and then we got the first dragon as well. So I always like to say that when you get the first objective, you shouldn't really care much about the second. Like if you got the first grubs, I don't really care about first dragon. Or if I get first grubs, I mean first dragon, I don't really care that much about first grubs. You know, like you should just be happy with the fact that you got one of them. It's only bad when you lose both in league, in my opinion. So I think in this case, I would happily fight the dragon if I was you, but no top prio, mid's dead. It's fine. I'll just do red wolves grump because I think you dying here and Shen dying here and getting Shen ult, just saying, okay, we lost grubs, but no big deal. I could even maybe just die Balian right now with Shen ult, right? You haven't looked Balian, but if their jungle's top and their top laner's top and their mid's top, what's stopping us from just 4v2 diving Balian, right? Me plus Shen.
Yep.
And their Balian's playing in mobile squishies. Like it's brand Nami. Both squishy, both in mobile, no speed ups. I mean, not speed ups. No, dashes, no invis, no nothing. So if you look, your bot's actually fighting. So imagine you didn't die here. You did red wolves gromp, and then you just instead of your bot lane getting double killed here, you would have double killed their bot lane and probably saved your bot lane, right?
Mhm.
Now you have a winning bot. You take his respawning raptors, take his respawning krugs, and now you play for dragon stacking. And now we have a game plan. We have winning bot lane, we have winning jungle, and we have 2 dragons. And now we have like a super clear and easy win condition. How do we win this game? Okay, we're playing for fed bot lane and we're playing for dragon stacking, right? But now the game is actually kind of shit because now jungle is actually losing off that kill. Mid's actually losing now off the kill. I mean, I think all 3 top jungle mids losing. Bot lane got 2v2'd, unfortunately. That's not your fault, but it happened. And I think the entire game just got flipped on its head in literally the last 2 minutes, like 1 minute. Like all 3 lanes died. Top died, mid died, jungle died, and then bot lane died. And I think you
Yep.
could have prevented 4 of those. I think the only one you could have prevented is mid dying, but you and top wouldn't have died if you didn't go grubs, and then bot lane wouldn't have died if you were bot side, right? So
Yeah.
does that make sense?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. And here again, you're just late. Like if you were gonna do this, you obviously know he's on grubs now because you're dead. You died in river as grubs are up, so it's obvious he's gonna do the grubs, right? So in this case, when I respawn here, I would just book it straight to his raptors, right? You see his raptors spawning in 20. You know he's topside, so just run straight to his raptors, right? He can't defend them. It's impossible. You know they're spawning, so I think they're just completely free, right?
Yep. I'll write that down as well, actually, because you've said that multiple times and I still don't do it.
I mean, sometimes some pathings are hard to see, but I think this one's pretty simple. It's if you really simplify it, it's just their jungle topside, bot camps up. Jungle top cannot defend bot. It's like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think this is opportunity to get both his free Raptors and his Krugs. And if you were bot side here, all brands pushing, you could have coincidentally also done Raptors into a bot gank. Not even on purpose, it just happened to be like that. Turned out like that, right?
Yep.
But yeah, here you try to invade his Raptors, but now obviously he's here in time to defend them, and I think there's no reason why he should have got these Raptors. Well, maybe I guess you stole them, but fucking, you know, he has no smite for no reason. Ugh. Ugh. I think I would just start this. I guess. Oh, ESR balance basing. That's why you didn't want to start, right?
Yeah, they started base, and I'm just like, well, shit. Now I need to either look for something to do in his jungle
Yeah,
or
makes
mid.
sense. No, I think no, it's good. You were playing for grubs even though your mid was dead. That was a mistake, and then you instantly learned from your mistake, and you said, you know what, my boss basing, maybe I shouldn't start the dragon. So I think that was really good. You learned from your mistake. No complaints. Go bot lane, get dragon. I think now it's time to. It looks like you happen to steal this. Completely luck. You have no idea his smite's down. I think you're just wasting time again. Your raptors are up, your krugs are up, your grumps up. You actually got the big one, but he just happens to have the smite, which you have no idea, and he also just didn't combo it for some reason. So I think
It's just pure luck. Yeah.
even though it worked, yeah, just luck. I don't like lucky plays. I'd rather you just get your camps. Yeah, but then your raptors and krugs and forever, by the way. You also haven't ganked top ones yet. If you go by yourself, I'm not gonna do it with you, but if you go and watch this VOD on 8x speed, and I want you to just not look at anything, literally, you could do this.
Yep.
Block out the entire fucking screen. You literally can't see anything, and then block
Yep.
all this out too. And your entire monitor is just this. It's literally just this, right? Right.
Okay.
I'll even make it green. Fucking make it really easy to look, or yellow, right? And you literally just watch
Yep.
20 minutes on 8x speed, which is what? I think that's 3 minutes or 2 minutes and 30 seconds, right? That's how the math works. I'm pretty sure Smolder has been under tower for for like 18 minutes of these 20 minutes of the game, right? And we already established how top is actually like a disgustingly easy gank anytime you're in the top side. I mean, look at this. Taunt into Belveth W. I said this 10 minutes ago, and then he just got one shot. Like I'm a prophet, right? I actually think. I think this
Please don't die, Prophet.
I think this exact same gank that just occurred for a 600 goal shutdown could have happened. This could have been the 5th time it happened or something, you know?
Yeah, good point.
So, I'm not saying fucking camp Shen or anything, but it's not like mid or bot was ever gankable. Their bot was under tower. Their mid laner's playing LeBlanc, right? Evelynn's hard to invade ever since she's 6, so you can't invade, can't gank mid, can't gank bot. Sounds like there's only one option available then, right? Oh, Mice, we're going for LeBlanc, who has a dash on a 2-second cooldown. I guess he ends up dying.
Is it 2 seconds?
It's not. I'm hyperbolic. It's like 11
I
seconds.
was about to say.
I'm being hyperbolic. But yeah. Definitely need to trade more. I don't like the idea. I mean, look what you just did, by the way. You want to see the map of your pathing for the next 2 minutes? This is your pathing. You're literally doing a fucking treasure hunt. Boom, and dead. Right? This is the axe.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't make way
When I
more
should have just
sense.
gone to his
Instead
bot
of running
camps.
all the way, yeah, instead of running all the way from bot all the way to the top, what if we, and you already have the 2 dragons, bro. We're playing a dragon game. Next dragon spawns in 2 minutes. Bump this shit, bro. Fuck top. Fuck my top games. Fuck this. What if we just do blue, grump, raptors, krugs, check if it's up, and then we could just hit this tower with our Zinzao. We have, we can just hit it with them. It's one plate. And then we base on level like 11. We'll have our second item by then, and now we just play for this 3rd dragon fight. Doesn't sound like such a simple, easy game. 3rd dragon at 17 minutes. 2 items. Um, you know, sounds good, right? Instead of we want to face check entire map is fog of war. We don't see fucking anything. We want to just face check and do this. Skip our blue, skip our grump, not check any of these camps. Scuttle spawning soon. Bot tower is free, and let's just cross country all the way to top side randomly.
Yeah, and 4 of them were missing on the map, so I probably should have just assumed
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
already on it.
And I mean, your pings tell me that you think they're on it, right? Like, I mean, you think it sounds like you want to. I mean, so it's like it's door number 1. It's like there's 2 doors. One door is shit, one door is gold, right? You already have vision bot side. You see no one there. So you see no one bot side on vision. You have. They can't be here. Then they have to be here, right? Where else would they be? They can't be fucking here, Uh, so the fact that you actually have vision and try, you have vision here. So one of the things you chase this guy for now for like 30 seconds. If someone was bot side, wouldn't you see them come try to help him? So the fact that you don't see anyone bot means they can only be top, right? It's a multiple choice test. There's only A, B, and C, and your teacher looks at you in the face and says, "By the way, it literally can't be B," right? And then you're choosing between A and C. Like there's only 2 options, right? In this case, it's only 1 option. So yeah. Oh shit. Oh Shiba. Alright, still works out. God, it looks so ugly, and then the fact that these guys are just both immobile, it still works. Bro, I could give a fuck about this Herald. 3rd dragon spawning in 20 seconds. Are you kidding me? Why are you on Herald? I could give a
Yeah, I
fuck.
do have a fascination with Herald and Grubs.
I mean, you are a Belveth player, I get it, but like, when you have Dragon Soul is by far the strongest thing in the game, and you already have 2 dragons, and the 3rd is spawning in. If you get this dragon at 18, 17, 30, you have a 22-minute soul. Like, that's like game winning,
Yeah, okay.
This fight looks good, but like, playing a 5-5 for soul sounds so much better. Because the thing is, if you randomly lose this fight, like some random shit happens, who knows what, then you lose this 3rd dragon, and in my head, if you lose this 3rd dragon, you kind of just lose your win con,
Yeah, because I don't remember, but I assume to take Dragon off this.
Yeah, I mean, you guys all die, so you can't get dragon. Okay, you could a lot. I mean, the enemy team is bad. Yeah, you do lose it. But, I mean, your entire team is dead. They're going to have full control of the map now. Like, everyone died. You died. It's only Shen is up, So, yeah. Just bad. Terrible Herald. And then I think the game just devolves. You guys are just down 2. You guys are just 2 behind. Every lane's lost now. I think it's just early game, right? The decision to die at the Grubs, I think that's really what cascaded the entire situation, right? I also think that Evelynn kind of got back in this game, and you could have played to Renovator Raptors faster, but you were kind of just slow on it. By the time you got there that one time, they were already up, right? I mean, she was already there to defend them. So that's the most important things I have for you. Any questions at all?